So next up, and probably what's going to be most appreciated among everyone out there, is how easy it is to connect up to 800 feet of lights to this single controller. Now, Asahome says that the max number of lights that you're supposed to have per power supply is 144, which is equal to the 200-foot kit. And I'm going to try making this as visually easy to understand as possible, but let me know if you have any questions. I'm first going to take all the lights that came with the kit and plug them into the first output on the left, and I'm not going to use any other power supply other than the one that's plugged into the controller. I'll go to the app and into light number settings, and since I no longer have any lights connected to output 2, I'll change that to 0, and then I'll change output number 1 to 143 since I did cut off the last light in one of the examples. Hit save, and all of our lights are now up and running. Now to add more lights, you have a couple different options. Since each data output can take up to 288 LEDs, I could add another complete 200-foot kit to the first output, and this is where you need to do your first power injection. And after finding the end of the run, I'll be using another power supply that will either come with certain length kits or you can buy separately. Then they have this plug-and-play power injection splitter that again will come with certain kits or you can buy that I can connect to our second power supply. Next, I can simply connect the end of our 200-foot run of 143 LEDs to the splitter and the beginning of our next set of lights. And again, this can be up to another 200 feet, which is 144 LEDs, but I only have an additional 100 feet, which is what you're seeing here, and that equals 72 LEDs. I'll then go to the LED count, and since we still have everything connected to the one data output, I'll add 72 to my 143 to equal 215. Hit save, and it will ask you to confirm that you've added another power supply, and just like that, we have all of our lights up and running. So the other way to add lights is, let's say you already have 144 LEDs or all the way up to 288 added to output 1. We still have output 2 that can handle up to another 288 LEDs. For this example, I'm going to take the extra power supply and injection cable and plug that right into output number 2. Then I'll connect my extra set of 72 lights to this. In the LED count for this current configuration, I'll put output 1 back down to 143, and then output 2 now has our 72 lights connected. Now, I personally think this configuration is going to be most popular because it'll allow you to have both power supplies right at the beginning, and then you can have a 200-foot kit connected to output 1 and another 200-foot kit connected to output 2 for a total of 400 feet. And I would imagine 400 feet is going to be enough distance for complete coverage on the vast majority of houses. And if you're more of a diagram visual learner, I'll leave a link to the power injection guide that they created so you can see all the different configurations of how this is played out.